Hello everybody, a very good evening and a very warm welcome to yet another super amazing, super informative and a very curiosity oriented episode of Curious Minds with me Pritesh, your host, your dose and a proud educator from Embibe. Yes guys, Embibe, one such only platform in the entire country that gives you an immersive interactive learning experience completely free of cost. And on the Embibe page, you get unlimited free of cost access to test, assignment, study material, question, solution, explanation to solution, books, reference books and NCRTs, that too of any board, any grade, any subject and in any language. So make sure that you check out the Embibe page at your leisure, and also you can download the Embibe app freely available on Google Store and Apple Store, one of the most trending apps on Google Play Store. Make sure that you check it out. Right? Apart from that guys, connect with us on Telegram by scanning this QR code. The benefit of connecting with Embibe Achieve CBSE class 6 to 8 on Telegram is that you get the PDF of the academic sessions, you get all the updates, whatever is happening on the channel, and you also get a chance to interact with your favorite educators. So make sure that you connect with us on Telegram by scanning the QR code. And guys, at Curious Minds, I Pritesh comes every day from Monday to Friday at 5:30 with super amazing topics that makes you think, that makes you wonder, that makes you marvel, and it also amazes you at times. So make sure that you give this video a big fat thumbs up, do share this video with everyone around you and subscribe to the channel because it's absolutely free, right? And today we are talking about that only satellite which was able to touch the sun. Yes guys, we cannot even imagine going anywhere near to the sun because it is such a hot, it is such a hot star of gas, and it is so hot that even though sun is millions of kilometers away from the earth, still summers make us go like, oh my god, it is so hot. And imagine a spacecraft going and touching the surface of the earth. And this was achieved by a spacecraft that was launched by NASA. And it is there in the space since 2018 studying the sun. But it was able to go near to the sun, very near, almost touching its surface few days back. But before I talk about that, recently there was a huge solar storm that occurred which has probably somewhere interrupted with the Earth's electromagnetic field, and that happened on the sun. And they say that apparently a chunk of the sun broke off that created a solar storm that was so strong that it it just interfered with the Earth's electromagnetic field. So go there and research more about it guys. You should be aware of what is happening around you. Just knowing your NCRT is not going to take you anywhere. You must be aware of the things that are happening around you. You must be aware of so much beyond your NCRTs. So don't be those geeks, those nerds who just are drowned in their textbooks whole day. No. Today it is not the world of hard work, it is the world of smart work. Just knowing your NCRT is not going to help you. You must know even beyond your NCRT, and that is why I always tell you, read and read. Go on reading, start exploring, go out there, talk to people. Humans are the best books to study. The more people you talk to, the more you learn about human beings, about human nature, and it also gives you a lot of information of what is happening around the world, right? So go and find out about the solar storm that recently occurred on the sun. Now coming back to the satellite or the spacecraft that was able to touch the sun, the name of the spacecraft is the Parker Solar Probe. What is the name? The Parker Solar Probe. It is a NASA spacecraft designed to study the sun and its environment. It was launched on the 12th of August, just 2 days after my birthday, and is currently in orbit around the sun. So it is orbiting the sun, and the name is Parker Solar Probe. It is named after Eugene Parker, a physicist who first proposed the concept of the solar wind, a stream of charged particles that emanate from the sun and interact with the planets and other objects in the solar system. I have told you many times that please go and watch this amazing movie called Mission Mangal. Now, in that movie Mission Mangal, when they launch the MOM spacecraft, you see that when a solar storm occurs, and because of the solar storm, I don't want to give you any spoilers, something happens to the satellite, right? So solar storms, solar winds, they keep on happening in space. Sometimes they interfere with the Earth's magnetic field, sometimes they don't. If you know about the northern lights are also a result of the solar wind and solar storm. Go and read about it. The northern lights, aurora borealis, that occur that occur very frequently in the northern hemisphere, especially around the pole, around the northern pole. The northern lights, which make the sky turn green, they are also a result of solar wind and solar storm. Again, as they say, it interacts with the planets and other objects in the solar system. Now, the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, that is NASA, Parker Solar Probe touched the sun. It entered the corona, which is the sun's upper atmosphere, where the temperature intensity is up to, oh my god, 2 million degree Fahrenheit. Do you know what is the normal human body temperature in Fahrenheit? The normal human body temperature is 98.6 degree Fahrenheit, and here we are talking about 2 million degrees. Oh my god, kitne zero lenge? 2 million is 20 lakhs. So this is 2 lakhs, this is 20 lakhs. So ye ऐसे and एक second. So 2 million is 20 lakhs. So this is 20, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Units, tens, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh. Yeah. 20 lakh degree Fahrenheit is the temperature of the upper atmosphere of the sun. Sun का surface तो भूल ही जाओ. Upper atmosphere का ही temperature 20 lakh degree Fahrenheit है. The probe will complete 24 orbits of the sun over its 7-year lifespan and will fly 7 times closer to the sun than any other spacecraft. And the reason being why it was able to touch the sun, how can this, this is not the Parker Solar Probe, this is just an image, but how can a spacecraft go near the sun without getting melted or without getting burnt? How was it possible? Let's see. So, the spacecraft is equipped with a suite of scientific instruments including a wide field camera, a solar wind plasma analyzer and a magnetometer. These instruments allow the scientists to study the sun's magnetic field, the acceleration and heating of the solar wind and the formation and evolution of coronal mass ejections, which are large eruptions of charged particles from the sun. The spacecraft, that is the Parker Solar Probe, it is designed in a way that even if it goes near to the sun, it won't burn, it won't melt off, and that is what made it go so near to the sun. Now, what is the benefit of such space studies? What is the benefits of such spacecrafts going into such danger zones? The benefit is that we get to learn about our own universe. We get to learn about the origin of the universe. We get to learn about the interactions of different parts of the universe, and that really is important to study our own planet. And when we know our own planet and the neighboring planets well, we can, turn the way life is running. Now, scientists are not trying to find life on Mars, but they are trying to find that did life ever exist on Mars? Because only if life has ever, some time in the history, in the past, if life has ever existed on Mars, only then life will be able to exist in the future. But if there has never been life on Mars, no matter what we do, we will not be able to survive on Mars. So scientists are not trying to find, oh, there is life or not. They are trying to find, did ever life exist on Mars? और अगर पहले कभी पास्ट में हुई है तो ही आगे हो पाएगी, अगर पास्ट में कभी नहीं हुई तो आगे भी नहीं हो पाएगी, right? So that is about the Parker Solar Probe. Apart from that, the objectives of this Parker Solar Probe are trace the flow of energy that heats and accelerates the solar corona and the solar wind. Now, as you know that solar corona is the outer atmosphere or the upper atmosphere of the sun. So, this spacecraft Parker Solar Probe, it is sent to understand the flow of energy that heats the corona, that how sun radiates so much of heat. Determine the structure and dynamics of the plasma and magnetic fields at the sources of the solar wind and explore mechanisms that accelerate and transport energetic particles. So, basically I might be wrong, but I think the basic agenda of or one of the agendas of the Parker Solar Probe is somewhere to study the sun's energy. And why are we studying the sun's energy? So that we can bring it to use on our own planet. You know that how the earth is degrading because of pollution, because of fossil fuels being used as a source of energy. And when we turn to alternative sources of energy like solar, wind, tidal, hydroelectricity, this will really save our planet. This will really make the earth become greener and healthier by reducing our dependency on the fossil fuels. The study of the sun is called solar physics or solar astrophysics, and it is a branch of astrophysics that focuses specifically on the sun and its properties and its interactions with the solar system. And now those of you who are interested in studying astrophysics or studying astronomy or becoming an astronaut, or going into space research, and those are inspired by the movies like rocketry, or there have been so many movies that have been made on how Indians have been successful in reaching Mars, in reaching the moon, in exploring the space. If you are somebody who wants to make a career in space study and space research, here are some options for you. So career options available in solar physics are: research scientists conduct research on the sun and its behavior. They use a range of observational, theoretical and computational techniques to study the sun's properties and interactions with the solar system. Instrumentation engineer design, build and test instruments for studying the sun. They work with a range of technologies including telescopes, detectors and spacecraft to develop new ways to observe and measure the sun's properties. Data analyst analyze and interpret data collected from observations of the sun. They use a range of statistical and computational techniques to extract information from large data sets and to identify patterns and trends in the sun's behavior. Or educator teach and inspire the next generation of scientists and researchers. They may work in a university or museum developing educational programs and materials that help to communicate the excitement and importance of solar physics to the public. So, basically they say that mathematics is the language of the universe. Everything that you see around you, everything that you can see on the planet Earth and beyond, everything has maths. So, if you are somebody who wants to make a career into space study or space research or solar astrophysics, you must be good at math. Yes guys, so those who are not good at math, those who don't understand math at all, or those who think that maths is something that I will never study in my life after grade 10, then if you want to make a career in this, I think you should rethink about your opinion on mathematics, because mathematics is the language of universe. You need to be good at the subject if you want to go into space research and be a space scientist or something like that, right? So this was about Parker Solar Probe that was able to enter the sun's upper atmosphere called Corona. For more such amazing, exciting, curious videos, you not only need to subscribe to our channel, which is absolutely free, but you also need to read yourself a lot. Whatever information is out there in the world, I cannot give it to you through Curious Minds, though I would love to do that, but you also need to read more, you also need to explore more, and you need to go around and enhance your knowledge skills, right? With that guys, this is Pritesh, your host, your dose, and a proud educator from Embibe, signing off for now, only to see you soon. But until I meet you tomorrow at 5:30 with yet another episode of Curious Minds, take care of yourself, stay healthy, stay happy, stay blessed, stay safe, and keep imbibing. We believe in you.
Keep imbibing. We believe in you.